Hey folks, it's Chad here with Airstream in Greensboro. This is the new 2025 Trade Winds 0.5 3/4 of a year update. All right, there's three things I want to tell you about that is part of somewhat of a mid-year update. Normally for Airstream, we're gonna get a mid-year update in like January. We did not get this update in January. It came more in like the March timeframe. One of those things that Airstream has decided to upgrade is the outside shower. And this is gonna be true for all travel trailers that Airstream makes. It comes with this new quick disconnect. We also have a really cool kind of sleeky coil outside shower. And of course you can take this off and put different types of spray nozzles on there, whatever you want to do. We have hot and cold water. The other thing I like about this is it's actually a one-handed operation. It just pushes right in and then locks in place. I like that too. But this is a massive upgrade over what we used to have with Airstream. Now the next update is specific to the Trade Wind, and that's up top. Now I'm not saying that solar panels have flown off of Trade Winds going down the road. I'm not saying that. I would never say that. But we did have a little bit of an issue with them kind of coming up on the edges, like especially the edges towards the end of, or the edge of the rooftop, because it's quite of a radius there, a steep radius. And they used a tape to kind of tape that off. It didn't work quite well. So Airstream has finally done an update. I was hoping they would do this sooner, but they have done it. I'm going to show you what that looks like up top. Now, it's basically an extruded piece of aluminum that's holding down that edge and then a screw down in 3 different locations. Now, Airstream has not mentioned anything to me or to the dealership about doing this as a recall or as a service bulletin to every Airstream Trade Winds. My guess is if something happens to where your Trade Wind, has the tapes coming apart or coming off and it's lifting up, that may be what they do as a repair. But I don't think this is a situation where you can just come to the store or call your salesperson and say, I want this done. I don't think that's what's going to happen. I just think it's going to be a case-by-case situation. But everything new going forward, if you buy your Trade Winds now, you're going to have this new piece of aluminum helping hold your solar panel down. All right, we are inside the 25-foot Trade Winds. A couple of things I want to show you inside. Now, this has the new GE profile air conditioners, 15,000 BTU AC unit. Now, the thing that I want to point out that's going to be new is actually the new thermostat for the GE. It looks a little bit nicer. It seems to be pretty much a similar function. Mode is going to take you to cold, heat pump. You can do heat pump and furnace, and then just furnace. You can also change the fan from off, on, and then one, low speed, high speed, or auto, and then one more to cut that off. The other thing I want to show you is in the box. So with every Airstream that you get, you're going to get an Airstream Goody Box. We know it's a Goody Box because it says Goody Box on it. Inside this box, you're going to have your backup monitor, the wireless backup monitor. It comes with every Airstream travel trailer except for the base camp, because the base camp doesn't come with a backup monitor for some reason, or camera. That is all wireless. It does use a 12-volt kind of barrel plug, an old cigarette lighter. So if your truck doesn't have that, you're going to want to pick up a USB to 12-volt adapter so you can use this before you pick up your new camper. Now, the other reason we're talking about this box is these. Every customer that buys an Airstream in 2025 asks me what this is. So every week I tell 4 or 5 people what these are. So I'm just going to tell everybody what they are. These are the feet to the TV. That's all they are. They're nothing special. They're just the feet to the TV. Now, they're metal and they're really nice. So if you can figure out a way to use these somewhere else, you might want to do that. But they're just the feet to the TV. It's not a shelf. It's not anything like that. But everything you need to attach these to the TV comes in the box. So if you wanted to take the TV out and use it somewhere else, you can do that. You're also going to get a little plug checker so you can check power. All of your manuals and stuff to your Victron equipment's right there. This is your override handle that's going to go into the tongue jack in the event that the tongue jack stops working or your batteries go dead. You also will find both remotes for the TVs. The remotes are new for 2025. A little bit kind of into the 21st century here compared to the remotes of yesteryear. You get a quick connect hose, the shortest one that they could possibly make. You get that for the front there if you want to connect a propane or like anything that can use low pressure propane, whether it's a grill or like a fire pit. That's what I couldn't think of. You get the little four-way 4-lug nut folding wrench that is Airstream branded. That's super nice.
Oh, it didn't focus.
There we go. And then inside of this goodie box, you're also going to get your Airstream doormat that does come with every new Airstream. So you should get this doormat. It's usually in this box, depending on how they set your camper up when you buy it. But that's everything in the goodie box. Remember, these are the feet to the TV. That is the mid-year update to the Trade Wind, and also basically a lot of the Airstream travel trailers that are out there. Now, if you're wondering, Chad, where is the full review of the Trade Wind? We have that. We actually have a whole series of videos on the power system in the Trade Winds and the Trade Wind as well. We'll link those down in the description. If you're also thinking, that is a really cool shirt that you've got on, well, you can get your own shirt, Chad's RV merch. That's all down in the description as well. And there's t-shirts, sweatshirts, I think there's stickers, all that kind of stuff down there as well. And if you're in the market for an Airstream, be sure to give me a call, because when you buy an Airstream from me, you also get a t-shirt from us that you can only get if you buy an Airstream from us. That'll be the most expensive t-shirt you've ever bought, but hey, you still get a t-shirt. If you're in the market for an Airstream, be sure to give me a call and an opportunity to make your purchase as easy as possible and the best experience possible. I hope you guys are living riveted. I hope to see you down the road. Thanks. Bye.